Okay. Oh. All right, so today I want to talk to you about AI. You know, this is a live show when I don't have everything all organized. I mean, I've got like all the post production stuff organized, but not during. All right, so let's talk about AI. AI is one of those things, it's creeping up. And if you don't know what it is, we're going to learn about it today. So before I get started, let me again grab all of the notes that I'm supposed to have. Because don't you hate it when you get rolling on something and you're like, oh, I forgot this, and oh, I forgot that. That has been me all day today. From the time I went to a networking meeting, oh, look at this, my chair is even in here. Well, let's move the chair out of the way. From the time I went to my networking meeting this morning until now, I feel like I've been running to play catch up. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever been like in the middle of 10,000 things and you're like, oh, I need to do this. And then someone asks you a question and you get the date wrong. Did that today. But that is okay. Because you know what? You're here. I'm here. We're all here. And we're here to learn about this thing called AI. And my question to you is, are the bots taking over? Maybe. But let's look at what AI can do for you. And some friendly advice towards the end, and we'll get there. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Leanne Bonnell, and I help entrepreneurs, small business owners, and really anyone who is in the business of selling or definitely just want to improve relationships. I help those people. But it may be different than you might think. So stick around, you might learn something. All right. By the way, for those of you watching me on YouTube, now would be a genius time for you to like and subscribe to this video, because that way you will get notifications when I go live or have new content for you to view. It gets better each time, I promise. All right, so today's topic is are the bots taking over and what AI can do for you? I have seen it more times than not. And people are saying, oh no, the bots are taking over, the bots are taking over. Yeah, they kind of are. And they definitely aren't. And what I was aiming for in this video, and we'll see if we hit the target, is I want to show you what AI can do for you and what it can do to increase your business prowess, your business presence on social media, including YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. But before I get to that, I would like to offer you an opportunity to come to my free interactive workshop. You can learn so much about who you're talking to just by asking a few questions, getting them to do a few things, having a little bit of fun. Not like that. But this free interactive workshop gives you the opportunity to learn about who it is sitting in front of you and how they like to be spoken to. We hold it every Tuesday at 2 p.m. and you can register by going to the link above my head, leanneclass.com. Okay, so a lot of people think, well, why do people work with you? Oh, it's simple. It's simple. If you want to know who's sitting in front of you and speak to them in the way that they want to be spoken to, you will hop on my free class, which we talk about, which I just gave you the registration link above my head to go to, and you will register and you will find out that people who come to these events and they may struggle, people who may struggle trying to identify who's sitting in front of them so that you can give the right presentation, they learn a lot. And Tony Robbins said, always let your audience determine your presentation. Well, how are you going to learn how to do that unless you learn who is in your audience and how? So give it a shot. Go to that link and register. All right, so let's talk about AI. In my program, I teach and I coach around AI. Oh, you don't know what AI is. I can hear you screaming at the computer. Okay, here's what AI is. When you think AI, do you think robot? Do you think of a robot like Rosie from the Jetsons going around cleaning your house? Oh, wouldn't that be great? Anyway, and if that's what your mind is shifting to, then you might be pretty sure that the bots are taking over. And you'd be right, sort of. If you haven't heard about AI, let me take a moment to explain it to you as I understand it. Now, please note, I'm an engineer. It's my background. That is what I am educated in. So my definition is observed and not textbook. And it's not necessarily industry. It is simply what I've observed over the last 18 months to 2 years, and AI has become a big deal. Let's talk first of all about something that blew up probably, I want to say in December, and that was Chat.CPT. If you have any remembrance of hearing about Chat.CPT, you've heard of AI. This particular program is what they call crowd created, meaning that you took a whole bunch of ideas from a whole bunch of software creators and put it into one spot, and ta-da. It's kind of like the software that I'm using to stream to you right now. You can use Chat.CPT, which is free, or you can use more sophisticated services that you pay for. And these AI programs are really popular with authors and bloggers and people who just write articles. It's a great time saver. There's a lot of nuances that will go into it that is probably more sophisticated than we want to get into for this video. But really, if you're reading something like an article or a blog right now, it's probably AI generated, and there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're asking yourself, hey, Leanne, do you use AI? The answer is absolutely yes, and absolutely no. You see, sometimes I use AI to get an outline of what I want to say. I have a topic in my head and I'm like, I don't even know where to start on this. And I will put it in my AI generator and it will generate a fully written article. And I will go through it and I will say, nope, yes, nope, expand here. And that's just my process. It's a time saver. So when it comes to AI, it really comes out with what I want when I am writing. Other people, they run it through the AI and they slap it up on a website. So be careful. Just be careful, because AI has a dark side. And I wanted to show you this. I got this today, okay? If you can see it, I don't know how to do the split screen thing yet, so bear with me. If you can see this, it says, meet Simon Bule, who that is. And then it goes on to explain that that's not a real person, this was AI, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fantastic. This guy's trying to sell me something. All right. And that's fine. All's fair in love and business. The thing is, you really have to be careful, because some of the things that you are getting coming out of AI, they look like they're real. And it's written by AI. And the dark side is that sometimes you get faked out. So please be careful, because this particular email came from a fake. All right? AI is not only in writing, and here is the the warnings that I was talking about at the beginning. Some AI is not just for writing. You can use voice manipulation to make others think that you are in trouble or a loved one is in trouble. Some people have been scammed over many thousands of dollars thinking they were helping a loved one. Now look, I am not a law enforcement officer, so please speak to someone in that realm if you are looking for safeguards to take. But please, please, please be careful. There are questions you can ask and things you can do, precautions you can take. Please reach out to those who are really in the know about that. So on that note, I would like to offer you the opportunity to join in my free interactive workshop where we learn how to type a personality and figure out who's really sitting in front of you. Now, go to leanneclass.com. That's 2 E's, 2 N's, and 2 S's, and register today for that interactive workshop at Tuesday at 2 p.m. So, let me tell you a little story about this AI stuff. I got in such a writer's block that I had to use AI to get out of it. And it progressed for days to the point where AI was saving my bacon. So yes, AI is great for some things. And yes, AI is kind of scary for some others. But if you learn to use it in the right way, it can change everything. So how do I use it in my program? Simple. My program, I teach you using AI how to figure out who is in front of you. Oh yes, you can do that. And then with that, you can figure out how to talk to them, and you can ensure that you're speaking in their language. We take speeches from famous people and decode them and try to figure out who that person really is. Because, you know, famous people can tend to morph. And you can really tell either the speechwriter or the person giving the speech how it comes across. So, want to learn more? Did I get you to be a little bit excited? All right. So, I would like to make you an offer. Here's what I have. I have a free interactive workshop. Interactive means yes, you can come on Zoom. Yes, your camera is on. No, we don't bite. We're a lot of fun. And you work with the coach that's on there. So much fun. What it will do for you is it will change your perspective on who you're talking to and how to talk to them. And here's what you can do right now. Go to leanneclass.com, leannclass.com, and register right now. You can even tell me what date you're coming. So if this Tuesday doesn't work, how about next Tuesday? I'm sure you will love it. Now, for the rest of my videos, you can go to the next one that's coming up on screen, or you can hit my face. No, you can click on my face and remember to subscribe and ring that little notification bell. And so with that, I am going to hop off and interact with some comments that are coming in now. So thank you so much for being here. Remember, go to leanneclass.com and register for our free interactive workshop. I promise you will not regret it.